Hey guys, the question today is how do you stay positive in a changing market in 2022? I'm Gordon Watson. This is my partner, Steve Powers with Watson Powers Coaching. How are you, Steve?
I'm doing great, Gordon. How you been this week?
Man, I have been fantastic. I'm looking forward to sharing this topic with you today. You know, it's something that I think the people out there really need to hear and they're dealing with right now on a daily basis, don't you?
I do. So, Gordon, let's jump right into it.
Yeah.
How to keep a positive mindset in 2022 in what is going to be an exciting, challenging last 6 months of the year. So, Gordon, what's one of the things that you do with your team and the people that we coach to keep everybody's mindset positive, but also making more money? Because you and I both know this is the time to make more money. So,
Um,
what are you guys doing right now?
well, number one, as a leader, I've got to lead with positivity. You've got to lead with positivity. Okay. We've all got to be positive. We've got to
Yep.
remember this is not 2008, 2009 recreated. This is a whole different version in 2022. Hey, in 2008 and 9, there was a ton of inventory and low demand.
That's right.
In 2022, we've got low inventory and huge demand. So a completely different market altogether.
Yep.
What kind of advice are you giving, Steve?
First of all, I ask them not to watch the news, not to get caught up into the recession talk. What
Yeah,
we do know, guys, is that as the market changes, and the market's always changing, there's going to be more expires, more withdrawals, more cancels, more buy owners will interview our people. Our buyer's agents can actually get their FHA, VA loans through instead
right.
of competing against 10 offers, they're only competing against two. So I look at this second half as a year to make a ton of money, and the
Oh, no
people I'm
question.
coaching are cleaning up because we're looking at it not from hiding. We're putting on our fireman cap. When the building's on fire, what does everybody do, Gordon?
They run away.
Not us. We're putting on our fire cap. We're putting on our jacket. We're running into the fire
Right, right.
because there's a great line that says ships are safe at port, but that's not what they're built for. So we're coaching, and you and I are talking about this all the time. Attack, attack, attack. And Gordon, our clients are making tons of money.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know why I wanted to talk about this topic with you today?
What's that?
When my team started off at the beginning of June, you remember that old show, The Addams Family, where the Addams family always had the dark storm cloud over their
Yeah,
house?
yeah, yeah.
That was how my team started at the beginning of June. There was
Wow.
like this storm cloud over the top of them, this attitude of depression, of, oh, the impending recession, what's going to happen. And I could feel the negative energy coming off of them. And therefore we had a really slow start to the month.
Right.
And so what I did is every time that my team had a success, they had a listing taken, a sales made, anything positive, I would post it to the group. Okay.
Right.
Every time. We, as you know, we meet as a team every day. We do a daily team meeting, and I'm constantly bringing up the positive, focusing on the positive,
You
selling
have
them
to.
on the positive. And about the midway point in June, Steve, I mean, it was like somebody flipped on the switch and they got it. I mean, here we are. There's 4 days left to go in the month of June, and my team's already at 50 sales for the month. And
Nice.
they did probably 35 of them within the last 10 days. It's been crazy. They just caught it. So if here's the other thing that I would tell everybody watching us right now. You can't let them buy into it. Okay. You cannot, if your salespeople think that they can't sell in this market, they can't sell in this
They
market.
can't sell.
But if they think they can, they can. You've got to keep them believing in themselves. And that starts by the example that you set as a leader.
And there's four things, Gordon, I think that you and I talk about. There's four things that people need to have a great second half of 22. Can I share them with you?
Yeah, please.
Number one, they've got to dramatically increase their skills. That they got to dust off their scripts. They've got to go back to the expireds, cancel withdrawals, and buy owners, the things that they hadn't needed for 3 or 4 years. They got to go back to the skills. And the skills include price reductions and negotiation, home inspections, because those are coming. So number one is skills. Number two, they have to dramatically increase their customer service.
Yep.
Gordon, you and I have been doing this real estate a long time. I think sometime we calculated between the two of us, we have about 8,000 houses we've sold. So we've
Right.
seen this market before, yeah?
Yes.
For the last 3 or 4 years, we haven't had to do that much customer service. Listed on Monday, sell it on Wednesday. Seller loves you, names a baby after you. Everybody's happy.
Right.
But now we got to know how to keep our sellers happy when they don't have a showing for 4 or 5 days. And that's where your and I experience can help these wonderful people out there. Skills,
Definitely.
customer service. Number 3, price reductions.
Yep.
If you don't have a system, folks, for getting a price reduction, you're going to be out of business. So give Gordon, give myself a call. We'll teach you how to reduce the price systematically so they sell. And number 4 is negotiation. That if you don't know how to negotiate a contract, if you don't know how to, and getting 10 contracts and having the seller pick the highest net, Gordon, is not negotiation skill.
No, not at all.
But getting the seller to reduce the price, then taking 97% of what they were asking, and the buyer wants a home inspection, and there's an appraisal. This is where the real estate comes in. And Gordon, what are you doing with your team with these 4 things so that they're getting better prepared to help their customers buy more houses?
Well, we just talked this morning about negotiations. A lot of people think that they have been negotiating these last couple of years. It's not negotiation when it's all one-sided. Okay. When you're in such a strong seller's market, it's more like begging and pleading. Please take my offer. What do I need to do? What do you need to see? That's not negotiation. So we covered negotiations this morning in our team meeting. The other adjustment that we're making is, right now we're in the middle of summer. If the inventory is going to be up, it's going to be up during this time of year.
Right.
As soon as the kids go back to school, though, Steve, we both know that inventory is going to decline. Now, one of the things that I am seeing, and you and I've talked about this, that we're both seeing working with the clients that we're coaching, is just listed, just sold calls work better now than they used to in the past. Because you're now calling somebody and saying, hey, we just sold your neighbor's home for X number of dollars. In most cases, it blows their hair back.
Yep.
Like, oh my God, it sold for how much? And we have more buyers looking to buy in this area. And I was just curious, have you considered selling your home? Well, we're starting to do that more and more because we know that when that inventory dips, we need to be doing the things to bring in our own inventory to keep our sales up. So that's another adjustment that we're making right now.
Yeah, folks, if you're watching this, there's a saying that says squirrels work all summer for winter. And we've been fortunate, oddly so, with this COVID issue, that houses have been sold every week. However, normally you got to sell in the spring, sell in the summer, put some of that money away, get through winter, sell in the spring, sell in the summer. So guys, if you're looking at us now and you're going, oh, this will be easy. No, it's work, but you don't make hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars a year without working. Unless you buy a lottery ticket, chances of winning that aren't very good.
Absolutely. If they want to learn how to deal with this changing market, how to keep themselves positive, how to keep their salespeople positive, just give us a call, shoot us an email. We're here to help you.
Here to help. Guys, Gordon and I have reduced thousands of properties, negotiated tens of thousands of contracts. So if you're looking for 2 people that have the experience on how to deal with this challenging market, give us a call. We don't consider it to be challenging, do we, Gordon?
No.
It's opportunistic, man. Honest to gosh. I just had a wonderful call with Joe right before this podcast who called me. He said, Steve, I had this neighbor. They weren't going to interview me. I went and knocked on the door. I did exactly what you said. I got an appointment. I'm getting the listing tonight. So, guys, there's plenty of business out there. It just takes a different mindset. It takes a different skill set, right, Gordon?
That's it.
Anything else?
That's it for me.
Watson Powers, 2 people that can't be beat in this market. Call us today. Let us help you help yourselves. Have a great day.
Thank you.